Hi everyone, welcome to CodeChef. Today we are learning about conditional statements, the power to make your programs think and make decisions. With if statements, your code can choose different paths based on conditions, making it smart and interactive. So let's dive in. Head over to CodeChef to practice each concept individually with targeted exercises.
Let's start with the most basic control flow tool, the if statement. What is an if statement? An if statement lets your program make decisions. It checks a condition, and that if that condition is true, it executes a block of code. And if the condition is false, it skips that code. Think of it like a real life decision. If it's raining, then take an umbrella. If you're hungry, then eat food. If temperature is below zero, then it's freezing. The syntax is if condition and the code that you need to execute if the condition is true. Parts of an if statement. The if keyword starts the statement. The condition in the parentheses checks what we need, and the curly braces encloses the code to run if true. How it works is C evaluates the condition. If condition is true, it executes the code block, and if the condition is false, it skips the code block and continues with the rest of the program. Now here's a simple example. Int age is equal to 20. If age is more than or equal to 18, it prints you are an adult. So if age is 18 or more, it prints the message that you are an adult, otherwise nothing happens. Now let's learn about the if-else statement, giving your program two choices. What is an if-else? With if-else, your program can choose between two paths. If condition is true, do one thing. If condition is false, do something else. The syntax for the same is if condition, the code if the condition is true, else the code if the condition is false. Now how it works is it checks the condition. If true, it executes the first block, skips the else. If false, it executes the else block and skips the first block. Only one block runs, never both. Now let's talk about a simple example over here. Int temperature is equal to 15. If temperature is greater than 20, it prints it's warm. Otherwise, it prints it's cold. Since 15 is not greater than 20, it prints that it is cold. To make decisions, we need to compare values. Let's learn all the comparison operators. First up is the equal to operator. It checks if two values are exactly the same. It returns 1, that is true if equal, and false if not, returns 0. Next is the not equal to. It checks if two values are different. Returns 1, true if different, 0 if same. Then is the greater than. The greater than operator checks if left value is bigger than the right. So if score is greater than 50, if score greater than 50 is the way to write it. Less than checks if value is smaller than the right. Age greater than 18, for example. Next is greater than or equal to. It checks if left is bigger than or equal to right. You can see an example below. The less than or equal to. It checks if left is smaller than or equal to the right. We use double equal to marks for comparison, not one single equal to, which is an assignment operator. These operators return true 1 or false 0. It can be used with numbers, characters, and variables. Now let's talk about logical AND operator. What if you need to check multiple conditions at once? That's where logical operators come in. The AND operator. The AND operator checks if all conditions are true. The syntax for the same is if condition 1 and condition 2, the code which executes if only both conditions are true and the braces close. How it works is both conditions must be true. Even if one is false, the entire thing is false. The truth table is true and true gives true, true and false gives false. False and true gives false, and false gives false. Let's look at a real world example. Int age is equal to 25. Int has license is equal to 1, where 1 is yes and 0 is no. If age is greater than or equal to 18 and has license is equal to 1, you can print, you can drive. So to drive, you need both age 18 or more and a valid license. If either condition fails, you cannot drive. Now let's talk about the logical OR operator. The OR operator checks if at least one condition is true. The syntax for the same is if condition 1 or condition true. Here it executes if either or both conditions are true. How it works is at least one condition must be true, only false if all conditions are false. Now the truth table for the same is true or true is equal to true, true or false is equal to true, false or true is equal to true, and false is equal to false. Now let's look at an example. Int is weekend is equal to 1, which says true. Int is holiday is equal to 0. If is weekend is equal to 1, is holiday is equal to 1, you can print, you can relax. So you can relax if it's a weekend or it's an holiday or both. You only need one to be true. Now let's put everything together in one complete program. We create a student grade evaluation system that uses all concepts that we have learned. We start with our basic setup. We declare three variables: marks of student test scores, which will be written in the range of 0 to 100. Attendance percentage, again, which will be written in the range of 0 to 100, and has completed project will be notated with yes or no, y or n respectively for project completion. Now next, we'll take input from the users. Here we are getting started with the user data. We display prompts and read all three pieces of information from the user. Note this space before percentile C is to skip white space. Here first up, we'll enter marks, which is again from 0 to 100, and we have already given here 90 as the input. Next, we are going to enter the attendance percentage, which is again of the range of 0 to 100. Next, we print if the student has completed the project, which is notated with y or n, yes or no respectively, and here we have put y, which says yes. Our next lines of codes check if marks are 40% or more. This is a simple if statement. If true, it prints pass. If false, nothing happens. The program just continues. For example, if marks is equal to 65 and the condition is it should be greater than or equal to 40, it is true, so it prints. Now our next statement gives two options, that is in the if else. So if marks is greater than or equal to 40, it prints passed, otherwise it prints failed. One of these will execute and never both. For example, if marks is equal to 35, the condition is false, or else block runs and it prints failed. Now our next statement checks if marks are exactly 100. It only prints if the score is perfect. So for example, if marks is equal to 100, it prints congratulations, but if marks is equal to 99 or less, nothing happens. The next lines of code checks if marks are not 0. If student got any score, it means that they attended. For example, if marks is equal to 50, the condition is 50 is not equal to 0 is true, so it prints attended. Now the next lines of code checks if marks are more than 75. 76 or higher gets a distinction. For example, if marks is equal to 80, the condition is true and it prints distinction. Now next is the less than. So it checks if marks are less than 40, which is below passing grade. For example, if marks is equal to 30, the condition is true and it prints needs improvement. The next lines of code checks if attendance is 75% or more, which includes 75% exactly as well. So if attendance is equal to 75, condition is true. equal counts, and it prints sufficient. Now the next lines of code checks if attendance is 50% or less. It includes exactly 50% as well. So for example, if attendance is equal to 45, the condition is true and it prints low. The next lines we have our AND operator, which checks if both conditions are true, wherein the marks must be 85 plus and attendance must be 90 plus, and both conditions must be satisfied for honors. The next line of code checks if either condition is true. If marks are below 40 or attendance is below 75, if any one is true or both, it prints a warning. The next lines of code checks multiple conditions. It checks if marks is greater than or equal to 60 and attendance is equal to or greater than to 75, and if the project is yes or no. All the three parts must be true. If the statements are true, it prints eligible for scholarship. We had already inserted our data into the code, so now let's try running this and see what happens with our sample data. We submit the code and now we can see that our output is mark status as passed, result is passed, grade is distinction, attendance is sufficient, and we are eligible for scholarship. Let's summarize the concepts that we've learned today. The simple if statement executes code if condition is true. The if else statement chooses between two paths. The equal to operator checks if values are equal. The not equal to operator checks if values are different. The greater than checks if the values are greater than, and the lesser than checks if the values are lesser than the left side. Then we have the greater than or equal to or the lesser than or equal to operators. And the AND operator executes if all conditions are true, and the OR operator, at least one condition must be true.
Great job! You now understand how to make decisions in C programs using conditional statements. Practice these concepts on CodeChef, and I'll see you in the next video. Happy coding!